What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and we are back. Another thing that we haven't done in a while is toy reviews. Yes, just like with the other videos. Yeah, we're to say kind of getting back on track with some of this other stuff. Today we'll be taking a look at Rhinox, and nope, notice I put on the video the second Rhinox toy review because this is not the same Rhinox that I reviewed once before. The other Rhinox I had was actually a Kingdom Voyager, which, well, pretty much like a remake of Beast Wars, but with a different story, whatnot. And I will be getting to that as soon as possible, doing the reaction to the Kingdom episodes before I go see Rise of the Beast. But as for this video, yeah, we'll take the Rhinox we're taking a look at is a Voyager Rhinox from Beast Wars. So I think this was actually made before the Netflix series. So yeah, and I've heard people say that this is actually the best Rhinox figure. I don't think he has a masterpiece figure or anything, but this is actually the best figure besides the Kingdom one that actually is made just directly from Beast Wars. And let's just say I have to agree with them on that there. You do have some kibble bits, yeah, kibble bits obviously. It's kind of to be expected with any of the Beast Wars toys, yeah, especially in the underbelly. As you can see, he got his weapon stored there. But that's okay, Still looks really good rhinoceros form. I think he may be a slightly different color from the way he is in the Beast Wars show, but that's not too offsetting though. Also, just another note on a side note, I had this Rhinox at one point, but I think I want to say it was I know it was before 2017. I know it was before then because it was at the same time I did my Heroes of Dream anniversary book. I'll probably tell you guys about that in a history video in the future, about those books. They came before the comics. But yeah, I had this figure before then, that I even took a picture of him with one of my Heroes of Dream books. And yeah, I kind of regret that I sold him there along with some other stuff that I was selling at that time. I don't know. I guess I was trying to clear up something. It's really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell some of the reasons that I've sold some stuff in the past there. Now I have sold some stuff recently on what's called the Marcy app, and that's where I was able to rebuy this one. No, it's not the same one that I had years ago, but from someone else selling him on the Marcy app, sort of like a garage sale app on your phone now. Except when people buy your stuff, you can ship it to them outside of your city and stuff. Then it's got really good deal with the Marcy app. They even have it where the person who's buying something from you can, where you can have them pay for the shipping, or you can pay for the shipping. Whichever is up to you. So really, really good. It's sort of like the evolution of how they do online garage sales, like what Facebook, had kind of started there. So yeah, it's a pretty good little thing. And no, they're not sponsoring me, but like I say, I have been getting a good use out of the Marcy app. Both, I said this is actually the second thing that I bought off of that app from somebody. The first thing was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc. So yeah, they got some pretty good stuff depending on what people are putting up for sale. And like I say, it's a good thing to use if you guys want to sell something. Just download that app on your phone and start selling. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna go on to the review. But if you have any questions about that app, yeah, just holler at me in the comment section. Also got information in the description box and everything like that. So let's get some more detail about this Rhinox here. So Yeah, you got a good horn here. Kind of looks a little mean there, a little meaner than what we see in the show. But then again, you know, Rhinox did have his days, you know, especially having to deal with Rat Trap and Dinobot. Oh boy, trust me, dealing with those two, you probably would get a little mean sometimes, you know. Like when Optimus had got caught in that transmetal wave, and Dinobot was like, "What? I should." Optimus is gone now. Stand down, Dinobot. What right do you have to command me? With Optimus Primal gone, I deserve to be leader of the Maximum. I'm in a bad mood. Understand? Yeah. Don't mess with Rhinox when he's in a bad mood. And also, do not mess with Rhinox when he is not feeling too well and all of a sudden has to, well, as Christina put it in the Big Mama's House review, lose his powers. Yeah, you get it. The most embarrassing part of Megatron's career. So yeah, pretty good figure and everything. You can't open his mouth, of course, if you try not to open up too much. You don't want to, yeah, because you kind of got this, this little something added for the Voyager class, yeah. And plus it'll look a little weird with his mouth open that far down in beast mode, so yeah, kind of. Try not to open it too far down. I mean, it could go there, but because of the transformation, but yeah, you want to. Don't want to make it look too weird. He's supposed to be a robot in disguise. And you kind of get some leg movement. Not too much because it kind of comes out from here. Yeah, you can't, if you take it out like that, you go all the way around, but you sort of risk showing a little bit in there. But you can, but it can be done. Same with the other leg. Yeah, kind of like that. 360. Also, there's a bit of a cool feature that he has here because of the transformation. You keep it like this when he's in beast mode, but you can take it out a little bit there. That's for the robot mode. You take it out like that. Cool thing I usually like to do, and it looks better in robot mode when you do this. Do like that. Sort of makes me think of the Red Zeo Battle Zord when it was doing punches and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll look a lot better. It works a lot better in the robot mode there. The legs, not too shabby. They bend a bit, mostly because you got the Rhino butt in the way. Rhino butt, like Dino butt. Rhino butt, Dino butt. So, yeah, there's that. The tail, it moves a little bit, but the rest of it is kind of molded in there. Does kind of have a bit of a skin-like feel, this one anyway. A little bit more of a skin-like feel than the Kingdom one did. And of course, yeah, sometimes this kind of cuts to come up on its own. Try to keep that down. Yep, so, yeah, that's pretty much what you do. Like I say, it's not a whole lot of movement there with these Rhinox figures, but I will say this, he has a lot, one reason why I think a lot of people like, especially like this one, over the Kingdom Rhinox, because in the Beast mode does get a little bit more range of movements there, just a little bit, especially, yeah, especially the legs and stuff like that. And of course, we know there's going to be another Rhinox figure that will probably come up due to the upcoming movie. Just a little hint spoiler there. So, let's get down. Oh yeah, he spins. Oh, that spinny thing. And he can break dance. Well, okay, let's not go overboard. Okay, so let's get down to transformation. So what you want to do? Oh, and there's another little thing I like to do sometimes. Raise him up on his back leg and boom! Like he's causing an earthquake. I think that was one of the Power Rangers Zords did that. I think I want to say it was the I think the Mammoth, the Mammoth from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Mastodon. Yeah, sort of similar to the. I guess you could say kind of in the line with the rhinos. I know the Mastodon is sort of related to the elephant a little bit there, but I guess you could say it sort of has a similarity to the rhinoceros. Maybe not, but I gotta think. I think that it would there. Who knows? But yeah, that was something that the Mastodon was able to do. Yeah, like that. Oh, forgot to shake. Let's see. Shake the camera for dramatic effect, as Phaelus said in Taboli Flea, and shake that camera for dramatic effect. Okay, so let's get down to the transformation now. Okay, so first thing you want to do is come back here, down and fold the robot mode feeties out. Got that taken care of. Then we're gonna open the skin up there. Raise the camera up a little bit. Whoop. Look like the camera wants to lean. I guess you could say we're leaning on the everlasting arms. That was a really old song back at church there. Leaning on everlasting arms. Oh boy, them some oldies there. Okay, so sort of like the oldies of this Beast Wars figure being remade there. Okay, so you kind of want to open this up and be careful. You don't want to, because it's sort of rubbery, so you don't want to, make sure you don't want to tear anything. And this is it's in really good condition, don't get me wrong, but it is used there. So because matter of fact, and that's one good thing about the Marcy app, you can find out from the buyer the condition of what you're buying before you purchase it. They will have the details in there, and just say, well, you want to double check for more than maybe what they got written on there. You could actually message the buyer. So yeah, they can have a so that way, you know, make sure you're getting something legit, you know. So okay, so yeah, I almost thought it. Okay, I thought I broke it for a second. Ooh, thank God. I did not. Okay, so you take that, bring that down. There you got the, so, bring that down as well. And now, and this is and where you got the weapon stored at, open that up. Open that. Going to take the weapon that's already trying to come out of there. So we're going to remove that, set it to the side. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a good thing about that weapon being stored there. It does, for the beast mode, that weapon being there, while it is some visible kibble, it does do a good job giving you a little something to fill that hollowness out there. So kudos for that. It has a little bit of kibble, but hey, it actually is pretty useful kibble though. It's gonna spread the arms out here, and now we're gonna go take this just like in the show, you know, we Rhinox Maximi, no! And the mouth would cover his chest. Now, unlike the Kingdom one, let's fold this down. Unlike the Kingdom Rhinox, the Kingdom one, now one thing I did like about it, it did have where the mouth was the entire chest. It had like this mouth stored underneath him that you would fold out, and the regular Rhino mouth, you folded it back so it would look like his mouth became the chest, which was a pretty good, neat illusion trick. But the one thing that I like about this one, a lot better than Kingdom though, that I can overlook the mouth issue, is how easy it is to transform him as. And I know I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit, but yeah, he is. Once you break him up and everything, he is not that hard to transform. This one is. The Kingdom one, yeah, it's not just impossible, but it does have some complications too, especially in the legs area. So Raise it up. I'm gonna turn this around here. There we go. So good. Okay, gonna turn it around. Unless I guess it's supposed. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I had pulled that down too early, so now I can bring you down. Yeah, now that fits a lot better. See, once you get used, it's been a while since I transformed them. So yeah, once you just, you know, really, yeah, just kind of get used to where everything goes and everything. It's really easy after that. There, and it's not quite as, and it's less complex than that of the Kingdom one. So let's see. Okay, to bring that back. I'm thinking this is supposed to connect some kind of way. Let's see. Let's go and bring this down. I'll get that out the way. Oh yeah, fold that up in Rhino booty, and fold that over the Rhino butt. Rhino butt. And okay, now I think it's because I think this is supposed to connect in here some kind of way. I think I'm pretty sure about this some here. Let's see, maybe that might or maybe okay. Well, I know I get the hands folded out there. Yeah, hands are very easy to come out there. Very easy to come out. Just kind of wedge your finger in there, cause sometimes. Yeah, there we go. No. Don't come back. Don't go back in. There we go. Don't be shy. Okay, and you can see the head scope already, looking just like Beast Wars. You know that's Rhinox. Okay. I think it. Yeah. I just feel like this is supposed to snap some kind of way. So yeah, it's not really okay. So it's just pretty much just kind of hangs off of them like that. It's not really anything that snaps into place on that. Just sort of hold. It may now maybe I'm assuming if it is something that snaps into place. Probably because of the fact that the figure's used, it's maybe the connections are just loose, sort of like what the seller told me about the legs. But like I say, other than that, yeah, he's still well put together though. He's not broken or anything like that. Just sort of hanging loose, you know. So yeah. Now I do like, even though the mouth doesn't cover the whole chest, you do got this fun little bit on each side of the mouth that kind of adds a little something for this figure, sort of make up for that. There, I like that they did that. Let's see if we can get them to stand. Yes, yeah. The not sure how I could. Not sure what I could do to get the knee joint. I know some toy reviewers mentioned about using like super glue or something like that. Yeah, I mean that probably could work, but I'm a little skeptic about using that there. I have used super glue before, but I'm kind of for where I would have to put it at, and honestly, I wouldn't even know how to use it in this matter there. Now, of course, if something had broke off, that'd be a different story, and I was, you know, maybe like gluing it back on. Because I actually have had to use super glue to glue something back together on a toy way back in the 90s. It was Transmetal Megatron, back when I was a little kid in elementary. And yeah, this is one thing, when my wife and I have our first kid, and possibly in the future a second one, I really hope and pray that our kids are not like treat the toys like the way I treat them now, because yeah, now I'm not saying I was a horrible toy owner or anything like that, but you know how when you're a little boy you kind of get rough with stuff there, and Yeah, one of Megatron's jets had broke back in the day, transmetal jet, because I kind of went overboard in my playtime there between him and Optimus, and yeah, so but I was able to super glue it back on there. Yep. So anyway, back to Rhinox. Good figure. Like I said, the only issue is, like I say, it's just the legs. But like I say, the buyer, I mean the seller, the guy that sold it to me, he did tell me, he did tell me about this. Matter of fact, he had it when I was looking up Rhinox on the Marcy app, and I looked up all the details on it before I even talked to him. When I looked at the details of the figure, like, you know, the description of it, it did say on there, legs are a little loose. It did say that. And then he told me that in the message when I was, you know, asking him other things about it, like make sure he had his weapons and stuff like that. And he even told me how he was going to have it packaged and everything. So yeah, that's the only nitpick. But like I say, still holds up really well. Love the figure. Love the figure and everything. And like I say, if you're watching this, I can't think of the name of the person. The one that well, I'll tell you what, I can bring it up on here. Marcy app. Yeah. Let's see. Go to my inbox. Take 20. Oh, like somebody else wants to sell Rhinox. Nintendo Figs is what he called himself on Marcy app. Username was Nintendo Figs. So if you're watching this, Nintendo Figs, just letting you know, despite the nitpick of the legs, I still enjoy this figure. Really glad to have it there. Like I say, and I definitely appreciate, you know, your honesty on like when we message each other and everything. I definitely appreciate your honesty there. So yeah, yep, definitely got definitely what you said there. So it's one good thing. Always be honest with the person that's buying something from you there. Always tell them the truth. Yep, and that's exactly what he did. So, yep. So articulation wise, loose legs aside, he, of course, good leg movement. Kick. Yep. Moving foot just a little bit there, not too much there. I guess if he can, he is able to turn at the waist. The only thing, he's kind of got some of these little connectors and stuff like that, kind of keeping him from fully turning. But he can turn his head all the way around, so that's good. Arms, just like in beast mode, move a full 360. Got his hands and everything there. And this is the feature now this is not an official feature, but this is just a little something that I like to do with the figure because of the transformation in the arms. Yeah, I like to, let's see, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a one. Whoop. I'm gonna punch you. Like I say, it's not much, but I think it's cool. Not much to that, but yeah, like I say, it's a cool little something that I discovered. Not officially part of the figure, but there you go. It's there if you want to do that. If you want to do some punching action with Rhinox. Oh, yeah, like I say, it's the legs there. But this is just my figure, so yeah, like I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I say, it's not gonna. I'm pretty sure not all the Rhinox figures are gonna be like that, but like I say, he did tell me that. So like I say, I was warned. So, and I still enjoy the figure. So, yep. Okay. So let's get his weapons assembled. I'm gonna fold it like that. Get the other one, same thing. Oh, it's already like that. And you know how, now of course they're not, I think in the show it was a little bit bigger. However, you do get this action. That's pretty neat. Yeah, just like now I think there was another figure that came out obviously before this, the a really old 90s Rhinox figure. I think it sort of had like a little thing in the chain guns where you had to stick it in and ring. Sort of like what you use for Beyblade launchers a little bit. But I don't think that worked all that well. But these do. They fit in his hand nicely. I'm gonna put them in this. You know, now with the guns and stuff like that and the bulkiness of Rhinox, I'm starting to imagine if he was Thrax from Guardian of the Galaxy. Oh my goodness, that would be kind of funny. So, yep, even in his hands. Now, of course, let's see, hold up. Get a good grip in there. And yeah, if you kind of hold it from the bottom with your thumb a little bit, it works really well in his hands. Give that illusion of him shooting at Megatron. Megatron! I especially like that one scene in the show. I think it was one where he turned evil because Megatron zapped him with some evil ray or something to make him a Predacon. And him and the other Maximals were fighting the Predacons in the mountains. And I have to admit, the camera angle in that fight scene, especially with the Predacons, and even with the Maximals, because the space that they were fighting from, it was like they was boxed in. And Megatron even looked like he was sitting down while firing. It looked really funny. So Rhinox is like, he's not shooting at the Pred, he's shooting above them. And Cheeto's like, Rhinox, shoot straight for crying out loud! And then this big amalanche comes on the Predacons. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yep. So, yep, that is, I think that's it for the Rhinox figure. Don't think there's anything else to add to that. Again, like I say, besides the leg issue, there's still a good figure. And I am glad to have it in my, have this over the Kingdom one. Yes, I did put my Kingdom one up for sale on the Marcy app. So, yep, if you want to, along with a few other things. So, if you want to get that Mercy app on your phone, definitely go get it so you can sell some of your stuff, some stuff that you want to get rid of, like a little garage sale on your phone app. And also look up your boy King Gabriel Johnson, and see what kind of stuff I got. See if anything on under my listings that you want. Kingdom Rhinox, a few other figures, some other toys. You'll see when you get there, and a few Nickelodeon movies. So, other than that, like what you see, like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on the Patreon, as well as also buy some of our comic books. Also, you can sponsor a video, whether it be a movie or a toy review. And also, reminder, book signing August the 5th at the Street Memorial Moortown Branch Library from 1 to 4. That's Saturday, August the 5th. So definitely come out that way if you can there, in the Shreveport area, or if you're coming, or if you're not and you want to travel out to Shreveport around that time, definitely come. Hey, you're invited as well. Come get your book and have it autographed. And until then, we will see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.